Hi! Let me show you how I made these Camila Cabello inspired coasters. One CXOXO themed, the other one baby pink themed. First I got this pack of plain ceramic tiles. I noticed a lot of the pictures for the CXOXO aesthetic were kind of this black and white blue theme, so I thought best to replicate that was to print out black and white pictures and then just color over them with either blue or pink. I honestly feel like CXOXO and the Magic City edition are such underrated albums in Camila's discography that people don't really get or understand. Which, I mean, it was a new take for all of us, a new take for her as well, and I feel like she also got held back a lot creatively, not only just with the public, but just maybe with some inside stuff we don't know about. This really is one of those albums that people are gonna go back and listen to and realize the deeper meaning, because not only is it just a really deep and vulnerable part of her heart, it's also showing her home, Miami, the 305 aesthetic, having fun, the different emotions. The way she did it was done beautifully. And I personally believe if we got to see it in its full potential, this album would have been 10 times harder than people would have expected it to be. This isn't just an album about some random love songs, this is about her heart, soul, emotions, and her home. But anyways, once I got them all colored, it was time for the longest part, to cut all of them out. After cutting them out, it was time to glue them on to the ceramic tiles. I just took some sandpaper and I sanded them down so they had a little bit of grit so they can really hold on to that glue in the paper. I just took some liquid Mod Podge. I would take a little bit on a brush, I'd brush it on the back of the piece of paper, and then I would put the piece of paper on the ceramic tile, smoothing it out so it looked nice and pristine. After repeating the process of both of them, this was the final collage I came up with. Then I want to take some of the silver foil flake and kind of spread it all around the tiles. All I did here is take a little brush, dip it in the foil leaf, and just put it all over the different parts of the collages. I really love this album as a whole, and if you haven't listened to it, I really suggest you go and give it a listen. I feel like it's going to be one of those albums that people come back to and realize it's a hidden gem. I just really think the way that Camila expressed her creativity and the way she portrayed everything, it was just very, very beautiful. It was such a different and creative approach that I loved it so much, like I adored CXOXO Summer. Once the foil leaf was completely down, I went in with some liquid Mod Podge and just sealed both of these one time, and then I went back in with the spray Mod Podge and did it a second time. And here they are, the final product, the CXOXO plus the baby pink edition of these coasters. I really love how these came out. I'm so excited for CC5, and if you guys like these, please let me know.